Welcome all of you to this session on how to make money in trading. Now, what a trade it has been in Bank Nifty. Now, we've been saying it from the last trading day, and we saw that today morning also, and there was a selling opportunity at around 18,120 ranges. And from there, the price has opened with a gap down, and now it is going down further. So it is literally close to 700 points gains. Now, today morning in the session, when we saw it was hardly 500 points gain, now we are sitting at almost 700 points gain, and we are still holding on to the short position. Right? Now, this is the beautiful trade here, but then today we are here to discuss about how to make money in trading. Then today you will see how easy it is to make money, that too, in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy, simple steps. And then today you will also witness how to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. With all these things, but then before we start this session, I request all of you to make sure that you forget everything that you have learned about trading till date. Look at the session as a beginner. The more you look at this session as a beginner, the faster we'll reach the end results. Now, what is that one end result that we are all working towards? We are all working towards one end result, gentlemen, and that is to make money, isn't it? But then when it comes to trading, now what are we going to do to make money? There are only two things that we can do, and that is buying and selling, isn't it? Apart from buying and selling, is there anything else that we will do? No. But then if you're trying to do anything else apart from buying and selling, then I feel that you are wasting your time. And this is what many traders have been trying to achieve for years together. They have done research, analysis, research. Years of time has been spent just to understand, unearth this one secret, and that is the right entry and right exit, when to buy and when to sell, gentlemen. But today you don't have to worry, because today dynamic superpower traders are introducing a revolutionary invention, dynamic live, the stock market intelligence. We call it the Daumantic method. Now, what is intelligent about this? The intelligence here is it automatically identifies the right entry and right exit for you. So you don't have to worry about doing any research or analysis and waste your time. Today, here is this intelligence which automatically tells you when to buy, when to sell. But then when you're trading there, you know that price always does not move in a similar way every day. There are varieties of price situations. In any given market condition, for you to get the right entry and right exit, there are some multiple intelligence at work in this dynamic live. Let us see what are these intelligence and how do they work. Now, these are some of the major intelligence, like we have the wait and act intelligence. Now, whenever the price is about to move up, and if dynamic live feels that there is a good trading opportunity, it will tell you that buy long, act now. But similarly, when the price is moving up, and if dynamic live feels that if this is a trap, then it will tell you buy signal, wait and buy. Okay, it means when you read this message, you know that there's a trade where you are supposed to wait. You're not supposed to buy immediately, wait. Okay, similarly, when the price is coming down, and if dynamic live feels that there's a trap, it will tell you sell signal, wait and sell. When to buy, when to sell, the right entry and right exit is very important, I'm sure. But then when not to enter and when not to exit is also equally important, gentlemen. And that is automatically taken care here by this wait and act intelligence. Similarly, we have the zigzag caution intelligence. So when the price is moving up and down, right on top, if you come across a zigzag caution symbol, it means get ready, the price is about to reverse. When you get the zigzag caution right on top, you know that you can book your profits right at the peak. Maximum profits, isn't it? Similarly, when the price is coming down, if there is a zigzag at the bottom, it means the price is about to reverse upward. So when you get this information much in advance, before it reverses, before it comes down, or before it goes up, then what will happen is you will also be able to book maximum profits. When you book maximum profits, then you will start seeing your account balance grow consistently. Similarly, we have this zigzag caution intelligence. Now, you know that price always does not move in an uptrend or in a downtrend, right? There is also one situation, we call it as the sideways market. Now, many of you know it as the range bound market. But then what happens in a sideways market is the price is not decided which direction to move. So when it is not decided which direction to move, it is moving within a range, and then the movements are very fast, wild, the up and down movements. A common trader is not able to understand which direction it is about to move. So when there is a situation, now how do you trade? The best way to trade here is to first understand that it is sideways market that you are experiencing, right? But then today, here is the intelligence for the first time ever in this world of trading. Dynamic live is the one and only intelligence which can identify sideways movement. And it goes one step forward in identifying sideways movement before it happens. So it will tell you sideways nearing sign. So you can be ready. You know that sideways is about to start. Be prepared. Later it will tell you sideways start sign. It means sideways has started. So when you know that the sideways has started, you know that you are supposed to exit it fast, especially when you're trading in options, right? So this is the way this sideways caution intelligence will help you trade. And then we have this dynamic system cautions and DMBOTS. Whenever there is a major movement in the market, before any major movement, this dynamic system cautions will appear right at the top or right at the bottom, giving you information much in advance, telling you that the price is about to reverse. So when you have this information in place, you know that any major movement, you will be able to capture it. In fact, you will be able to exit your previous trades much early so that you can exit with maximum profits. So these are all the intelligence that are working in dynamic live. Now let us see the dynamic live itself, how this intelligence works. Now here is a case of dynamic live. Now in this dynamic live, you can see here. Now we have this action information. Whenever there is a clear buying opportunity, it will be written there as buy long, act now. But if it is not a clear buying opportunity, if it feels that there is a trap, then it will tell you buy signal, wait and buy. Okay. Similarly, sell signal, wait and sell. So these are all the information that you get there. And similarly, we have this reason. And the reason as of now it is written as sell signal, but then many times it will be written there as sideways nearing sign. So you know that the next thing that will happen there is sideways is about to start. Be careful. Okay. Later it will tell you sideways start sign. When it says sideways start sign, you know that the sideways is about sideways has started. So whatever trade that you are getting, you know that you are supposed to exit it fast. Similarly, we have these dynamic system cautions. Now when these dynamic system caution appear, it appears right at the top. It means get ready, the price about to reverse. Now similarly, you can see here right at the bottom, we are getting a DMBOTS, daily DMBOTS, right? So when this DMBOTS appears, it means secure your profits, lock your profits when you're trading in options, especially in Bank Nifty options. Now anyone who has traded in Bank Nifty options, now all those traders who are using dynamic live, lock your profits right away. Okay. Now this is how this entire intelligence works here. Now, but then you must be thinking, do I have to use all these things? Do I have to learn all these things? No, you don't have to. Your job is to simply follow what this Dogmatic method level 2 is telling you to do. And in this, we will check only the action information. So in this action information, it will be written there as buy call option now or buy put option now. This for the first time ever in the entire world, when it comes to trading in options, this is the one and only intelligence. This dynamic live is the one and only intelligence which tells you how to trade in options, when to trade in options, what to trade in options. This is the one and only thing, gentlemen. Today, all those people who are planning to get into options, even if you don't know what is options, it doesn't matter. If you can follow this, it is more than enough. Right? So if it tells you buy call option, you will buy a call option. Wait until it tells you to exit call option. When it is written here, exit call option, that is when you can exit it. Similarly, now it has told us buy put option earlier. Now it is telling us hold put option. Now why? Because this dynamic live knows that after taking an entry, what tension and stress a common trader goes through, how a common trader is always confused on what to do, what not to do. For that reason, it will tell you how to hold your call option or hold your put option. It will also tell you how long to hold your options. And later at some point it will be written there as exit put option. When it says exit put option or exit call option, that is when you can go ahead and you can exit your trade. Got it? So this is how we trade using this intelligence. Now other major thing here is the preparation. Now in the preparation, the best part that will happen there is in the preparation it will tell you much in advance saying that get ready to buy call option, get ready to buy put option, get ready to exit call option. So when it tells you in the preparation, then you know that what trade you are about to do. You can be prepared. So as you're prepared, once it confirms in the action, that is when you can go ahead and you can do the trade. Clear now? So this is the way this intelligence works. This is how we can use it. So today, as I was telling you, now these are all the intelligence that are working in the background. And to give you one simple entry, now there are these multiple signals that are used. Intraday 3 speed signal, intraday 3 long signal, intra-week long signal, zigzag breakouts and breakdown. Now all these multiple signals are used here. But then you may be wondering today why so many multiple signals are used. It is because, as I told you earlier, price always does not move in a similar way every day. There are varieties of price situation. In any one situation, for you to get the right entry and right exit, so many signals are used here. Got it? Now that is a benefit here. Clear? And similarly, when it comes to an exit, these are the multiple signals used for exit, like intraday 3 speed signal, the major zigzag, the long signal edge point, and so on. Okay. Now you may be thinking there are so many signals. Now how will I follow all these signals? You know, a lot many things may be running in your mind, but then you don't have to worry about all these things. Your job is to simply follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now what are these 1, 2, 3 easy steps? The first step, simply add your favorite stock in dynamic live. Check what the dynamic method action information is telling you, and whatever it is telling you, start placing your order and start making money. As simple as it gets. Clear now? So this is the way you can go ahead and start trading. So let us see today how it is easy to follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now one Mr. Nitesh has been asking for BPCL. In the beginning of the session, let us check BPCL. I have selected my favorite stock. I will add it. Once I've added my favorite stock, now what a trade it has been in BPCL. What a trade it has been. Now earlier during the day, we saw that somewhere at around this point, this BPCL had given a buy. In the last session at around 11:30, we saw that we could have bought this at 300. And when we were discussing, it was at 306. And by the time, as we were discussing it, it kept on shooting up. It was around 310. But then later on, somewhere at this point, it told us exit call option now. We would have exited. It was written here as exit call option. By the time we exited, it was 312.80, isn't it? So at 312.80, even if you have exited this trade, now what kind of profits are we talking about? Literally 12.8 points. That is 1,800 lot size. We are talking about literally 23,000 rupees profits. Now after that massive profit, once again, at this point, it has told us to buy call option. We would have bought it. Even if you could have bought it in futures, you would have bought it at 317.15. And from there, it is now at 315.95. And it is still telling you hold call option now. So you're still holding it. Now all those existing users who are using this, right? You would have checked it. You must check whether this is a situation where you're supposed to check Tenkai signals. If yes, go check it. If it has given you any exit on top, you would have exited right at the top itself. Right? But then anyways, this is what is happening in BPCL. Now in the meantime, if you want to check any of your favorite stock, you can tell me now. But then when we are discussing all these things, there are a few set of traders who are thinking that now I don't know anything about futures and options. Now how do I get started and start trading? Now let me tell you, if you don't know anything, then it's even better. I always tell people, when you don't know anything, that is the best thing that can happen to you, because you can learn something fresh and you can start implementing with a fresh mindset. But today, as I told you, you will master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. Now, how to do that? That's a very simple process. Just observe. If you don't know anything, then forget about what you don't know. Just focus on this thing. In the action, if it is written buy call option now, will you be able to read it? You just have to read it. Buy call option now. Yes, of course, it is now written as hold call option. But when it is written there buy call option now, simply read what's written there. But then before you read, you are supposed to read it as BPCL, buy call option now. This much can you read? Yes. Now, whenever it says buy call option now or buy put option now, there's one more important thing that you have to understand. When it comes to trading in options, selecting the right strike price is very, very important. Right? Now, how to select the right strike price? You don't have to worry. Even that is automated. The right strike price is already selected for you. So if you're trading in call option, now these are the strike prices with the pyramid pointing upward. You can pick any one of those strike price. Similarly, if you want to trade in put option, now these are the strike price in the pyramid pointing downward. Pick any one of the right strike price and start trading. So when it says buy call option now, you are supposed to read it as BPCL buy call option now with any one number. Let's assume you say 380 strike price. Right, buy BPCL buy call option now 380 strike price. If you can read this much, this is more than enough. Now all that you have to do here is right now pick up your phone, make a call to your stockbroker. Yes, please do it. No, I'm serious. Now some of you may be thinking I'm joking when I say master futures and options in 7 minutes, but then I'm not joking, I'm serious. Make a phone call right away to your stockbroker. You ask him, if I tell you BPCL buy call option now 380 strike price, will I be able to trade in options? You ask him now. You ask him. When you ask him, you know what he will say? Will he place the order or not? All the experienced trader, what do you say? Will the stockbroker place the order or not? He will simply place the order. He will not ask you whether you know what is options or not, because you have told all the right things over the phone. So he will simply place the order. Right? And in order to make a phone call and give this instruction, now how much time do you need? It's very simple, gentlemen. It is a matter of just 20 to 30 seconds, which you need, right? So 30 seconds to make a phone call and give an instruction to say BPCL buy call option now 380 strike price. And later it will tell you hold call option now as it is telling in BPCL. And later at some point it will be written there as exit call option now. Then what you can do, you can again pick up your phone, call your stockbroker, you can tell him BPCL exit call option now. So he already knows what call option you have bought, so he will simply exit it. So once again, this phone call, another 30 seconds. So 30 seconds phone call for an entry, 30 seconds phone call for an exit, right? You do it 7 times in a row. You will be called as a master in options trading. Now, who will call you that you are a master? The public will call you that you are a master. I will call you that you are a master. Your stockbroker will call you that you are a master in options trading. But then how will we come to that conclusion? We will conclude based on the 7 times that you have traded. After 7 trades, when your account balance is in profit, then obviously every one of them will call you as a master in options trading. So gentlemen, it doesn't matter what you have learned, how much you have learned, how many books you have read, how many training you have attended, how many years of experience you have in trading. The only thing that matters here is, did you make money or not? If you have made money, then it means you are a master. If you have not made money, nobody is going to consider as a master, right? So this is as easy as it gets. Now once again, similarly, if you want to trade in futures, in the action information, when it is written buy long act now, simply call your stockbroker, tell him BPCL futures buy long act now. You read what is written there. He will take a long position. So if it is written sell short act now, once again one more phone call. Tell him BPCL futures sell short act now, job over. If you have understood this much today, gentlemen, you have already mastered futures and options trading. Because when it comes to practical trading, when you sit there in front of your trading terminal or when you sit there to start your trading, this is all that you're going to do. There is nothing else other than this that you're going to do. Isn't it correct? All those experienced traders, what do you say? Is there anything else apart from this that you're supposed to do? There is nothing else. So this is how you can trade and make money very easily today. 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now here is Mr. Vishwanath asking for SBI. Let us check SBI. Now, in order to check SBI, I'll go through this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. First step, click on this favorites. Once I click on this favorites, I can select my favorite stock like SBI. Enter. First step. Second step, I will simply follow what the action information is telling me. Now it is telling me hold a put option. Even in the previous session, we saw that somewhere at around this point, it has told us to buy a put option. It is almost at 185 rupees. From there, the price is now trading at 175 rupees. It is almost 10 points gain, 30,000 rupees profit earned already from previous trading session to today. That too in one single trade in futures. And if you have traded in options, you would have bought a put option. Now it is telling you to hold put option. And any member who is already using dynamic live intelligence and trading, if you have SBI put option, don't forget to lock your profits, because there is a DMBOTS already appearing right now. Okay. Now this is how one could have traded in SBI. Any other stock that you want to check? Anyone? Now these are all the intelligence. This is how it starts working. Now one can use it in a very effortless way with just this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now one Mr. Guru is asking for Bajaj Finserv. Even in Bajaj Finserv, look at this. Somewhere at around this point, it said buy put option. Now you would have bought a put option. But then after buying a put option, what happened later is the price kept on doing up, down, up, down, up, down. Right? In all these moments, the action information simply told you to hold your put option. So you kept on holding. Now it is coming down. Right? So you're holding your put option in Bajaj Finserv. Once again, Kotak Bank. Now, even in Kotak Bank, we are holding on to short positions or put options. It is telling us to hold put option. But then earlier today, when there was a massive gap down, right at the bottom, there is a dynamic caution as well as a DMBOTS. Immediately, you would have secured your profits. See, as soon as it gave a symbol, what happened within the next 1 hour, the price moved up, came down, again started moving up. Okay, but then we are saved from all these up and down movements. It has simply told us to secure our profits right at the bottom itself. This Kotak Bank. Now let us check HCL Tech. Now there is a case of HCL Tech. Now it is telling us to hold call option. Right. So somewhere at around this point, it would have told us to buy a call option, and from there on, it is still telling us to hold call option in spite the price coming down. It is telling us to hold. So later on, if the price starts moving up, somewhere at this point when it says exit call option, if it is written exit call option, that is when you can go forward and exit the trade. Okay, so these are all the things that one can do. Very simple. By following just this 1, 2, 3 easy step today, you can start trading and start making money even in futures and options. Right? So as I was telling you today, if you have access to this dynamic live intelligence from here on, you don't have to worry, because there won't be any more confusion while taking an entry or exit from today onwards. No confusion. With absolute clarity, you'll be able to trade. And when not to enter, when not to exit, that is also automated. Now, when you're trading in options, which is the right strike price to trade, that is also automatically selected for you. And then finally, when it comes to preparation, it is very easy. It will tell you much in advance. Get ready to buy call option or get ready to buy put option. Later, only when it confirms in the action information, you'll go ahead and place the order. So when you can follow this much, your job is 100% effortless from here on today. Right? And for you to follow this, there is no need of in-depth training today. Any one of you can start following this, even if you're a beginner, experienced trader, working professional, housewife, retired person. Any one of you can start trading. Okay, now there is a benefit here. And today, once you start implementing it mechanically, gentlemen, the end result is also automated. Now, what is the end result that we are all working towards? We are all working towards one end result, and that is to make money. And today, money making has been automated completely by this dynamic live intelligence. Right now, this is the way we can go ahead. Mr. Vishwanath, now if you're trading in weekly options or in monthly options, now when you're trading there are certain points that you have to keep in mind. So it's better you attend the workshop today, online workshop today. You will understand it very clearly when you do that. Right? So this is all that you can do. So today you are here to decide whether you want to be part of this revolution, whether you want to take benefits out of this intelligence and get started and start making money. But then end of the day, if you are interested today, finally money matters, isn't it? But then you may be thinking, now what is the course fees, what is the price of this and all these things. But then let me tell you, there is no price, there is no fees that anyone can pay. There's only one thing that you can do here, that is invest. That is, you can only invest. Now what is that you're going to invest on? You're going to invest on yourself. You're going to invest on something which can secure your financial future. Right? To secure your financial future, you are going to invest today, but then you're not going to invest big money. You're going to invest only a small fetch of the profit. Now, how much and what are the details? Let us look at that now. Now, originally, this Dynamic Live was designed for a 12-month subscription plan. The original price was 4,39,000 rupees plus GST, wherein you get Dynamic Live for one entire year. You also get 95,000 rupees worth dynamic system free for lifetime. Okay, now the benefit of this dynamic system is those people who don't have time, you can just spend 10-15 minutes every day, follow this dynamic system, and you'll be able to do some amazing positional trading or long-term short-term investment. Got it? And that you are getting it free for lifetime. But then these are the original prices. But then off late, once this Dynamic method intelligence came into picture, there are some real special offers coming your way. Now these are the special offers. First one is the presidential rights, where the same 12 months plan, instead of 4,39,000, you are just paying 1,23,000 plus GST, where you get Dynamic Live for 1 year. You also get dynamic system free for lifetime. You're getting almost 71% off per month. And here are the privilege rights, where you get 6 months plan also at 72,000 plus GST, where you get Dynamic Live for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free for 1 year. And then we have 3 months plan, where you get Dynamic Live for 3 months. We also at 42,000 plus GST, and you also get dynamic system free for 3 months. And finally, we have this 1 month plan for all those people who are requesting us for a special plan for them. Now here is your offer with 1 month plan at just 16,500, where you get Dynamic Live for 1 month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the different plans. You can choose any one of the plan. You can get started and start making money. But then when you keep looking at Dynamic Live in a video or watching this in a session, you will not be able to judge it completely. You will not be able to understand its complete benefits. And right, so the day when you start, when you touch it, when you feel it, when you open it, when you run it in the real-time market, when you observe it in the real-time market, that is when you will realize what you have been missing all these years when it comes to trading. All right. So today, in order to make sure all of you can reap the benefits, to make sure every trader reaps the benefit of this Dynamic Live intelligence, now here is the first time ever, here is a bigger special offer coming your way. The same Dynamic Live is now available at just 8,000 rupees plus GST, but then this is only for the first month subscription. So for the first month, you can go for this special offer at 8,000 rupees. Get your Dynamic Live installed. Once it is installed, you can get start using it, see how it works in live market, observe it, trade, make some money. With the money made, you can go for the remaining plans that I showed you earlier. Right? So these are all the things. But then remember, this special offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Very soon this price will change. And today, if any one of you are interested, you can go ahead and subscribe. Now here is the link that I am texting you now in the chat. There is the link. You can go through this link and immediately subscribe. Now, once you have subscribed, you can immediately attend the online workshop today itself at 5 p.m. So learn today itself and start trading from tomorrow. Okay, very simple things, easy 1 to 3 steps, everything in detail you will get to learn here. You will also understand when you blindly follow this dynamic live intelligence, now what kind of returns you can earn month after month. Got it? So these are all the things. Now once you have subscribed, the technical team will send you a mail, and through remote access they will install it, and you can also attend this online workshop to get started immediately. So these are all the things, gentlemen. If you have any other questions or doubts related to today's session, you can ask me now. Mr. Samant has a question. In HCL Tech, when ID3 gave that zigzag, that is a zigzag symbol, Mr. Samant, can we book profit? Now, if you had a short position, yes, of course, you could have booked the profit, Mr. Samant, in HCL Tech. Any other questions or doubts? Now, there are some people who have asked some questions in YouTube Live. Let's go through that. Mr. Swapnil Hujban has asked this question. If trend is down as per dynamic system and dynamic life suggests sell signal, then without any other checklist, I can buy put option directly, correct? Yes, of course, Mr. Swapnil, you can go ahead and you can do the trade. Any other questions or doubts? All right, looks like there are no doubts. So, gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a very happy trading and very good evening. Don't forget to subscribe if you're planning to get started. And if you have started, then let's meet again at 5 p.m. on the other side. Thank you, all of you.